Welcome to Amherst, Massachusetts, and McGirt Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on a team from the MAC, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. UMass will kick off and we'll be underway. And here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Huskies offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. Let's look big picture at Northern Illinois. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. Three-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a three-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Fighting off the defender. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. So the UMass Minutemen have the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got
wide open space, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UMass!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
At the 31-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pocket breaking down. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Wants to go up top. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. On the run. Past the 30. Breaks into the open. Finally out of bounds at the 21-yard line after the big run.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and time.
They'll run the counter. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to, and let's see what they do to finish off this drive.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. The handoff to Johnson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. James Madison may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Harrisonburg every time. The Dukes have been racking up road wins since the Mickey Matthews days, and they got another one today.
Snags it quickly on the left.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. He's got it down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Handoff from the gun. Turning it on.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's second and 12. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minutemen! That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Trying play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to escape and get it himself. Across the 25, he's got room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Really nice job and poise by the quarterback there, right? Because it's 3rd down, you just got sacked the play prior, but you do a nice job in the pocket, you get through your progression, it's not open, you take off and run, pick up the first down, fresh set of downs there. Really good job by the QB showing off his poise.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly, looking for a physical attack from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's caught downfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to punch it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they have to go the length of the field if I missed.
No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Jordan. Catch in the middle, it's good. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Gibson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. It's reverse. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Huskies. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
One of the things I love about the defense is fast flow. And when they saw the ball going one way, everybody started running that. And all of a sudden, they flip it to the receiver on the reverse, going back the other way. He's got way too much speed for anybody to catch up. It's a really good play call and good timing on that play call as well.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The UMass offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Jordan. Grabbed in the middle, it's good. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Look out, he's got room. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. He's got 47 yards on the ground in this 1st quarter. That is a terrific start. Got it in the middle, it's Harding. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for room, it's Price. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the 1st. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Gets rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down? Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. down, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A first down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UMass!
Second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bryant. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up, and he's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He's got great speed, and the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Got 3 on first down. It's second and 7. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's second and 8. He'll do it himself. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Back to throw, it's Jordan. He caught him, and he will score! Touchdown, Minutemen!
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Now this offense is back on the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards, added up for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Gibson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Swings it out to his running back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Just keeps slinging it. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple 1st. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there.
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, UMass!
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
35. Northern Illinois.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. It's complete to the right. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
The UMass offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The give from the gun. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
The Minutemen picked up a chunk on the ground. Let's see what they do here. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Jordan. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man to the left. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that. Once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Gets it to the back. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Oh, he's got a chance. And tackled there by the defense. And the Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They'll run it from the gun. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. Power football with the run. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Going for the big play. He's got it on the outside. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21.
And that's a first down for the offense.
With jet sweep pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Pickup of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Northern Illinois putting together a threat in the red zone.
3rd down coming.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. The offense cashing it in on that drive. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And it's up and good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner goes down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on 2nd down from the 13. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Oh, he can't hang on. And those arms might have favored an alligator there. And it'll be 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Givens.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
At the 17-yard line.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got an open man. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Huskies.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Plucks it out of the air. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking to scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. They'll immediately call timeout.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Here's a heat. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The UMass offense returns to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. From the gun, to give, looking for room.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Makes the catch. It's Griffin. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. UMass now faces a third and short. Surging forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Givens. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Makes the grab. It's Givens. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Punt is in the air. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and the defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. Under fire. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He's got 98 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They got it at the 30. Takes the handoff. It's Griffin. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The give to the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Got his man out of the backfield. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. To throw, it's Jordan. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Give to the running back. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got a man, it's Bryant. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Finds the tight end. Across the 45. Across the 50, and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Bryant. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. They'll run it from the gun. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. He goes down after the short return, but won a play to get the football back. The UMass offense returns to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Fires left. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, in the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Gives it on the option. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Makes the grab. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
3rd down coming up.
Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The kick is on its way. For a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. A quick pass to the left. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They boot it away on 4th down. He gets a block. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive from the 42. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man. It's Anderson. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Good enough for a first down.
Leaves it with the back. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field.
First down.
Back to throw, it's Jordan. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Got the first himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UMass! And the beatdown has ensued.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
On to attempt the try. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. The give to the tailback. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Jordan. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, This offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Catch in the middle. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Send the tight end in motion. Off-play action on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bryant. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Hauls it in. Runs through a tackle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Hand off from the shotgun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. From the gun. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside.
34.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UMass offense returns to the field. Got it in the middle. It's Hardy. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. He's got it. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. To the air on second down. Rush is on him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. UMass will line up to punt it away. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bryant. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Bryant. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle. It's Morrow. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Inside the 30. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to going for it all. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
PAT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive. So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to get them out flanked on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Hairston. They're setting up the screen. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. UMass will line up to punt it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. Got the 1st down and more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. 1st down from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running into the open space.
I think he does a really good job on this second down play of being very decisive, getting north-south, making the play, and now setting up a much better third down. That's a play we can continue to run even on third down right now.
And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
At the 20-yard line. And that's good enough.
They'll give it to Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Back to pass on second down. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Huskies. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field. Looking to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UMass offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to pop the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? Got him downfield. Turning it on. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Johnson. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
Well, they're able to get the completion right now. You know the sense of urgency is up right here. They're in position to go win this game.
Yeah, and defensively, take your time getting off piles, make them eat clock. Get in your defense really, really quickly and make sure you don't give up any big plays by not being organized.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A 5-point game here, getting very late in the offense. Will stay on the field on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Looking to the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.